Rape and sexual assault on college campuses has been a long withstanding issue. Due to a recent upheaval from sexual assault survivors and other students, Amherst College and other schools across the nation have been revising and changing their sexual misconduct policies and procedures.
When the stakes are high and people are filled with anger and passion, people don't want to think about complexity. I've been really fulfilled to see that in this moment people are wanting to talk about complexity.
Survivors are often really reluctant to go through a public process because of the way we historically as a culture and a society blame people for their victimization or excuse victimization.
It was a very, very tough process. The disciplinary hearing process just focused a lot on our relationship and the nature of our relationship and how we'd known each other, and they would ask questions about 2 weeks before the event, what happened this time, or a month before, what happened this time. And to me it was very frustrating because those things don't really matter when it comes down to the issue of rape.
The president of Amherst College, Carolyn Biddy Martin, says that after careful revision, the Judicial Hearing Board will no longer be made up of students and faculty. It will now be comprised of people with experience dealing with issues of sexual misconduct and student life. They will be members of the 5 college community, but not necessarily of Amherst College specifically.
I don't think that he said, she said works. You have to interview people who are actually there. I don't think in the cases of rape you should use character witnesses because I think that they add absolutely nothing.
Suzanne Coffey, the Title IX coordinator at Amherst College, says that the new judicial hearing process has done away with character witnesses. The new process now has an investigator that will act as a fact finder and will interview relevant people and then report their findings to the board.
For me, it was a really traumatic day, just going through the whole hearing. It was just so long, and honestly a lot of it just kind of reinforced rape culture. I felt that they definitely victim blamed, and I remember leaving the hearing room in tears, and I was just crying to my dean of students, and I just said to her, they don't understand rape.
In the case of Alexis's judicial hearing, the panel deemed that there was not enough evidence to find her alleged rapist guilty. As a result, Alexis transferred schools.
I feel badly that the college had not dealt with sexual misconduct and sexual assault in the way that would have been adequate to the experience of survivors. But I'm very happy if the work we've done here in response to some of the cases that were disclosed back in the summer and fall has had a positive impact.
We look locally and we see all this activism happening. We shouldn't forget that this is a little microcosm in a world that still needs a lot of change.